dramatic intro.
Hi guys, welcome back to 37th part of the Arduino tutorials. In this video, we'll be working on the soil moisture sensor, which is one of the widely used component for the projects. Before we start working, I'll just give the basics on how it works. This module works on the basic conductivity and resistance concept. If there is more moisture in the soil, the conductivity increases between the plates and the resistance decreases. Similarly, if there is no moisture, the conductivity decreases and resistance increases. Based on this variation in the resistance values, the electronic module converts the appropriate voltage drops at the analog output pin, which we can read using the Arduino or any other microcontroller. The components required for this tutorial are Arduino board, soil moisture sensor, and some jumper wires. Coming to the connections, it's very simple. The VCC and ground of the sensor goes to Arduino 5V and ground. The analog output pin of the sensor can be connected to any Arduino analog pins. In my case, I'm using A0 pin. Moving on to the code, since we are using the analog output from the sensor, the logic remains exactly same as the potentiometer code. So before watching this video, also make sure you check out the potentiometer and the analog sensor basics from this particular video. We have already connected the sensor to analog A0 pin of the Arduino. So I'll declare in the declaration section int data type, and sensor is connected to A0. In the void setup, I'll set the pin mode to input. And in the void loop, we have to read the analog pin or the sensor pin here using analog read function. And whatever the data coming from this pin, we have to store it to other variable. So I'll give it as sensor data, which will be the int data type. So first we'll try to print these values on the serial monitor with serial.println. And to use this serial functions, we have to initialize the serial communication in the void setup. So I'm adding serial.begin with a baud rate of 9600. Yeah, that is the basic code for reading any analog sensor. So I'll upload this and see what are the values on the serial monitor. I'll open the serial monitor. By default, the sensor is kept outside. Since there is no moisture, there is no conductivity, and therefore the resistance is more, which causes more voltage drop. So we are getting the corresponding digital value, which is 1023. So I'll try to keep this sensor completely inside the water, which we can consider it as 100% moisture. So as soon as I keep it, the conductivity increases and resistance decreases. Therefore, the voltage drop also decreases. So now the values have reduced to 400. So these are the extreme max and min values. If you keep the sensor inside a pot There you'll be able to see the intermediate analog values based on the variation in the moisture. So just I'll come into the void loop and add if statement. My sensor data greater than or equal to 1000, as we have seen in the serial monitor. Then there is no moisture, so I can print the same on the serial monitor. Since we are printing text, I'll use double quotes. Similarly, one more condition check using else if sensor data greater or equal to 500 and less than or equal to 700. There is some moisture. And final condition, if the sensor data is less than or equal to 400, then we'll print soil is wet. So this I have just shown example using some random values. This you can consider based on the values coming from your sensor and add even more conditions as per your requirements. I'll upload this. Again, opening the serial monitor. So as we can see, there is already enough water in the pot and we are getting the value below 400 and also telling soil is wet. This is all the basics of the soil moisture sensor. In my next video, we'll be using this soil moisture sensor, a small water pump, and make an automated plant watering system. Stay tuned for that tutorial. For code and circuit, you can get the link in the description box, and also if you have any doubts, let me know in the comment section below. Thank you for watching, and I'll be back in another interesting one.